AI, remove the people in the background. Pretty impressive. Now remove the main person from the image. Insane stuff. What about this? Colorize this image. Pretty good, pretty solid. How about this? Add some chocolate drizzle to this croissant. Holy smokes. Google's new AI image editor is absolutely insane, and it might kill both Photoshop and Canva. As with both Photoshop and Canva, you have to manually put a lot of effort in, but with Google's AI, you can just prompt your way into editing your image. I'll show you all the cool things you can do with it, but also going to review some of the generations posted on Twitter. So first things first, you're going to go to Google's AI Studio and make sure on the right you have the model as Flash 2.0 Image Experimental selected. And now if I click on image editing, it would give me a test sample of what already works. So by default, the prompt is add some chocolate drizzle to the croissants. And pretty insane, it did add some chocolate drizzle to the croissants whilst keeping the image consistency. So for the next one, you gotta click on the plus icon and then upload your image. So I have this image of these mountains, and I would say turn this black and white image into a colored image. And pretty insane stuff. Here's what we got. And remember, in Photoshop, this would take a while and quite some manual effort. And here, all we need is just one prompt, and it does it quite accurately. I'll ask it to give me a rainy vibe with this. And to be honest, the picture does not have that quality, to be honest. But it kinda does adhere to the prompt, so it's kinda okay. For the next one, I'll go with this image and ask it to remove the people in the background. A pretty decent job. Although I wanted all the people and not just the people in the back, I wanted the main guy in the front to be removed as well. But I'll ask it again. There we go. So pretty decent job. Guys, if you're into AI related stuff, do like and subscribe. And just for the record, your chats don't get saved, so make sure to save any of your generations before hitting the next prompt. For the next one, I'll try this image of Jon Snow. And I want him to wear a red jacket. Holy smokes. So a pretty good job, not gonna lie. So all this would take quite some time masking it out on Photoshop, but here we just get the results in seconds, and this is just super useful. So on to some Twitter generations. People are using this to remove watermarks from their images, which is again a thing that took some effort, whether you are using any image editor. Another use case of it is where this AI generates a whole storyline, but with images as well. Like let's say you ask it to give you a recipe to make a dish, and it would tell you step by step with images, just like in WikiHow, but it's custom made WikiHow only for you. One user uploaded two images, one with a girl, another a jacket, and then he kind of merged both of them together using Google's AI Studio. So the girl is wearing the jacket. So this really puts it out there that you can now merge two shots, two images together as well. Another use case of it is sketches where it can generate or edit at runtime. Like in this example, it added a man in the sketch. Another user generated this image where the subject is holding a perfume that is mixed from another image. So this AI does a pretty decent job merging two images as well. Kind of shows you not only it understands textual prompts, but also the physics of objects in the images. So I'll try removing the watermark from this image. And holy smokes, this is great. This just makes it easy to remove any text from any image. So no longer we have to just sit and grind out any text, mask it out using multiple tools to just get rid of some text in an image. Now you can just prompt it and the AI would get rid of texts or unnecessary people from the images for you. For the next one, I'll ask it to create a visual story about a soldier who is struggling to get into higher ranks, and it creates this whole storyboard one by one of the visual images. And bear in mind, all these images are AI generated and created at runtime. So it lists out a whole story where there was a dedicated soldier, and then comes the first setback, and then there's a part 3, the extra mile, where there's a sketch as well. So here we go. Not only it can edit images with precision, it can generate images, it can merge two images together, it can give out a whole storyline with images. So if you want to remove any people or text from an image, there you go. This just makes image editing to a certain level extremely easy. Let me know what you think.